Tondo
Impasto.
Are we on?
We are on.
Well,
I'm seeing that this is kind of blocking you.
well, good morning, everybody. Buongiorno.
Good morning, and
Chin,
buongiorno,
chin.
chin chin.
Yeah.
Let's begin with our coffee. This is my second cup.
Oh, that's good.
Welcome to Tondo Impasto. I am Amy,
I'm Cross.
and what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're having fun.
We are having so much fun. We're going through your father's paintings right now. His name was Boris Gorinov. What a guy.
Wow.
The original gangster.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. This guy did so much and so good, and he's been somebody out there.
Yes. He lived it was a life lived well.
Yeah.
And we are going through all of his paintings that we inherited.
Yeah.
And we're spending time looking at each one, and we are on episode 23 today. We've got 30 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're growing.
And I got to do a shout out to Lee. Miss Lee is our favorite and maybe our number one fan, tied with Gwenna and Petya and some other people.
Yeah.
I know the boys are watching too.
Yeah.
Anyways, so thank you all that are here, and we hope to have more people join as we go through the paintings of Boris, putting together the story of their life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you might notice that I have a different Yova today.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so this is so we're in the impasto phase right now, which is the style that Boris painted in. We will go to the Tondo phase, which is circular artwork, and Yova, Boris's wife, my grandmother, your mother.
Where did you find this one?
So I had Jeff bring it to me from Seattle.
Oh my God.
He wrapped it in some clothes and brought it in his bag.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Hi, Jeff, if you're watching. I don't think he's in a meeting right now. But yeah, so this one, I love this pattern. I think this is maybe from the old folk, like Troyan or something, like some of the, from the embroideries and stuff like that. It does not have a year on it, though.
No years.
No, but I can probably figure it out. So she was a famous ceramicist. Her name was Yova. And she started her love and passion for ceramics, I think, somewhere around the late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
And then she continued that on until the late 80s.
Well, she was born in the heart of ceramics in Bulgaria.
Yes.
The city of Troyan.
Yes.
And the ceramics was all around her. And it's in her spirit, in her, it's everything. I mean,
it really is.
Yeah.
And as far as what I understand about the soil, the earth there in Troyan, it's like perfect for firing and making
clay.
The clay, yeah. So it's she was born in the right place.
Yeah.
And at the right time, and she really took ceramics to a whole new level in Bulgaria during her career. So the thing about it is that these two, my grandparents, they're not in any of the history books. Nobody knows about them. The older generation does.
Yeah.
During their time, they were definitely well respected.
Yeah.
And, had their praise and honor and everything. But no longer. So we want to introduce a whole new generation of basically everyone in the world. And, I don't know if I told you this, but my goal with all of this, after we first inventory everything we have, is to have it spread all over the world.
Well, that would be great.
Like every single country,
Yeah,
somebody, you have to write to us and tell us
yeah.
which one you love, and we want to get it to you. I want it almost like Genghis Khan, to just spread the seed.
It should, because of the political climate, behind the Iron Curtain, and they were so great, both of them. And because they were doing a real art, it's not a commercial art or political art. So they were kind of nobodies, for the art world outside.
Right.
And that would be great, if we do that. I mean, you can't do that.
Yeah. We want to have like a heat map
Yeah.
with like the whole world and
Yeah.
like, oh, somebody in Ghana
Yeah.
wants a Boris,
Yeah.
or somebody in wherever. I mean, just all the continents, all the countries, because actually this stuff has really positive energy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like when it's here, when we come in here, I mean, I don't ever feel sick. I don't ever feel, it's like it gives me energy, and it's something that.
It's, and especially when I haven't seen any of that, so it's being so long from Bulgaria, and behind the Iron Curtain, and now this is like it's unbelievable, it's like a miracle comes, so they were great artists, both of them, so.
Yeah, and, Yova really saved everything.
Yeah.
She was almost like an archivist in a way, and she would put like notes on what's what, and kind of maybe in the back of her mind thinking this could be, useful information.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was little, she would say to me, if anyone's going to do anything, it'll be you, with my stuff, like kind of always put this thought in my head, I think, that's like, this is something very valuable.
Yeah.
And, you can carry it on.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that. I'm dedicating now.
Man, so far you did a great job by bringing it to the free world.
Yes, right. So it's been a long time. This project's been a long time in the making, and you and I doing this together is great because you've got some memory of your childhood and the things the way they were. I had the pleasure of working with an art historian who passed away, and so I'm hoping to make her proud as well in terms of, because she would tell me, you need to keep going with this.
Yeah.
But she never put pressure on me. She just said, when the time is right, you'll know, and you have to keep going because there's unpublished work, there's unseen artifacts, there's gifts from other artists that they had. And so we saved everything, and we are going to just slowly release it on this live stream. And you guys are going to see things and discover things as we do as well. So on that note, should we start with the first painting? I have some surprises as well, but...
Okay. Well, the first one is...
So let's go to the first one. If you want to take it off of the easel to really look at it, I'll put the close-up here. Boom.
Wow. That's Vitusha again.
Vitusha.
Yeah.
And another great thing about this, so we use the robot Claudio, who does some descriptions for us, which we like to read aloud because my mom is visually impaired. So when she listens to us, she can have a little description of the painting that we're looking at. So this is looking almost like an orchard or grove of trees. The trunks are pale, rising through the middle of the painting with the lush green canopy spreading above them. Below, the earth is dark and heavy, deep greens, ochre brown, and you can feel the soil. Behind the trees, blue-gray mountains stretch across the background, soft and distant. The sky above is streaked with peach and salmon clouds over pale blue. The whole painting has a warm, settled feeling like a place you've walked through many times. Nearly square, slightly wider than tall, palette knife work throughout. And, oh.
But you got the wrong one out there.
Let me see. Oh. Okay, just a second. Wait a minute. That was the first shot. Okay, hold on a second, guys. See, this is the thing. When you go live, mistakes will be made. So this one here is the first one I wanted to show because look at this. It's got the date on the back.
Oh.
So where did it go? And then let's look at this. So this is the second one. Wait a minute. All right, hold on a second. What is the measurements on that one? Can you see that?
16.2 centimeters and 17.9.
So that's this one. Here, you guys can see there's a date on the back. All right, so that's the first one.
Okay, that's the first one.
And I'm going to put it back. And then the second one should be this.
Yeah, that's...
And this is the third one.
That's between Simeonov and Drogalevci, and I can see where the lead goes.
So this one is not Vitusha because the one you were looking at was Vitusha, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like an orchard, and then see the back?
Yeah.
So the back...
It's April the 8th.
Yeah.
72. Wow.
So just like, in a few days from now, it'll be April 8th. And so what's interesting about how we've been tracking this with the help of Claudio is now we've got, from the very first episode, we have one that's from April 7th, 1972. And now this one today is the next day.
Yeah.
And then we've got one April 12th, and then we have one April 13th. So, the conversation that you and I had was, when we were looking at this, was, oh, well, maybe it was around the Easter time.
Yeah.
Like the Easter holidays and stuff like that. So anyways, that is the first painting. Anything else you want to add to the first one? Oh, let me show the close-up in the studio so you guys can see, because I think I'm getting a little bit better at the photos, but not perfect. Okay, so this is in the studio. There. Pretty, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't have as much thick on top. You can kind of almost see the canvas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's interesting how you see how you can kind of see the canvas around it.
Yeah.
It's like a beginning,
Yeah.
and then he sort of stopped, even though he dated it.
Yeah. Because it's like a sketch. It's a free impression, and maybe he did it very quick. But you see the first hill out there, you can see that the line going up.
This line?
No, a little bit, there you go, right there.
Yeah.
The dark thing, that's the lift. That's Simeonov lift. That's between Drogalevci and...
So I'm going to try to point to the... this line he's talking about right here.
Yeah.
But in 72, was there a lift?
Yeah, oh yeah. It was even a lift when I was there as a kid.
Okay.
And that goes to Aleko. Aleko is the top under Cherny Vrh.
Yeah.
And there is a ski resort out there, so that's why they built that one. I think the Germans or the Swiss, they built it.
I'm asking right now when it was built. We're asking Claudio. But okay, so that's pretty cool. But it's obviously not during the winter because he painted it in April.
Yeah.
And to be exact, he painted it April
the
8th. Yeah. So, okay. Well, while Claudio is looking for the history of the Cherny Vrh ski resort. Oh, here we go. The Simeonovo Leko gondola. Oh, well, no, that's something different.
Yeah, it could be.
The gondola was 83, though.
Oh, no.
So it's got to be a different lift. Let me ask if there was a different lift. Because you're talking about a chairlift.
It's like a chair, you know.
Yeah, a chairlift.
Chairlift.
Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting. I wonder, did they ever try to get the Olympics or something, and that's why they built that gondola?
Oh, they tried a lot of times, but it's not only Vituši, you know, it's Rodopi, and they have a better ski place out there.
They've got great ski places.
Rila.
They've got Pamporovo.
Yeah.
They've got Bansko.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had some really good times there
They,
over the holidays.
They tried to get it out there, but I don't know. Maybe they cannot accumulate. Right now they have a lot of resorts and stuff like that, but
yeah,
before they didn't have enough.
the Olympic Committee is kind of
Oh yeah.
they're their own sort of no disrespect, but I don't know how honest they are.
Not very.
Not very. It's a kind of, I think there's a lot of money at play. So, all right. So it's failing to fetch. Claudio cannot find it right now about the lift, but it's okay. So let's go on to second painting for the day.
Okay.
All right. So boom. That is the second painting.
What number was that?
Oh, yeah. That's number 111. 111.
Okay.
So there's, yeah.
And it's
And the,
framed.
yeah. Okay, good. So while you're finishing up the markings on that one, I'm excited for you to see this next one, which is just got some beautiful depth and darkness to it. What do you think? Wait, no, am I looking at the right?
Yeah,
That's the same one. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's a little bit bigger. It is, well, it's actually the biggest one in our batch for today. It's measuring 18.4 high and 19.8 wide. So you're talking about like 7¼ inches by 7½.
I can't figure out which mountain is that, but
yeah, and when you put it, we're going to show you guys how it looks in the studio here on the easel. It's got some beautiful, it's got these beautiful palette knife. Let's see if I can. It's got some beautiful palette knife up and down marks that just really.
What was that peak in Seattle that you can see the white one?
Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a volcano.
It looks like that.
It does look like Mount Rainier.
It's all white.
Yeah.
All the time, you know. the snow stays there forever.
Yeah.
But that looks like that thing, when you're watching it from Seattle. But this is not Seattle. This is in Bulgaria.
Of course,
somewhere.
of course. But it does remind me of Mount Rainier, which is such a gorgeous, gorgeous natural formation.
Yeah.
So this one here is a heavy mountain that fills the center and upper portion of the painting. Charcoal and gray blue with thick palette knife ridges running across its face like the grain of stone. Behind it, barely visible, a snow-capped or sunlit peak. No way sunlit. That's snow.
Yeah, that's
right?
all. Yeah.
That's snow. That's not sunlit. And a sky of peach and salmon at the very top. At the base of the mountain, small white buildings or houses, maybe.
There's a lot of some kind of a village.
Yeah. Nestled into the landscape, almost sheltering under its weight. A bare tree with a pale trunk stands left of center, stripped of leaves. Autumn is everywhere. Autumn, or maybe autumn with the snow, yeah.
Well, the trees are still green, I guess.
Or maybe they don't even have leaves. I
Or
don't know.
maybe it's spring, late spring.
Let me see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It could be autumn because there is a kind of an orange tree down.
but see the markings and stuff. I mean, it's like a song. It's like it's like notes on the canvas, musical notes. A green patch of ground anchors the lower center. It is moody and dense, the kind of painting that feels heavy in the hand. Okay, so this one is 18.5 by almost 20. So it's, 7 3/8 or so by 8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's there it is. It's got that white frame too, by the way, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like the frame. And let me just make a note of that. Because that's what you want on a dark painting like that, is a white frame to pop out.
Yeah.
So that's number 112.
Yeah, I put it out.
All right. So, okay, there's 3 different surprises for today. Do you remember you were saying how he used to go a lot? Your father used to go a lot with. You want to do the number 3, or you want to go?
Yeah, no, just put it out.
Okay. Okay. So one of the things that you talk about, and this is the only picture I have at the moment. I don't know if you could see this one here, where Boris would take kids on retreats. Right?
Yeah.
So I found this today, and I think it's something to do with the retreats. So it's dated October 19th, 1967. Here's the letter. They misspelled his name, Goranov, but then they changed it to Gorinov.
Yeah.
So the thing about this letter is, I'm going to read the translation of the letter. It's from the Septemvrice, official letter on the letterhead of the September, which is the Little Septembers, National Pioneer newspaper, organ of the Central Committee of the Dimitrov Communist Youth League, addressed to Comrade Gorinov. Thank you for the interesting material about the admission of the Chavdarchita into the Pioneer Organization. Write to us about other good deeds from the life of the pioneers. I wish you success in the noble work with children. With comradely greetings. Signed. These people are ridiculous. So signed by K. Mayeva or something like that on Lenin Boulevard 47, addressed to the 13th People's Primary School, Kirill and Metodi. So do you think that's where he was working, is Kirill and Metodi?
Yeah.
So anyways, it was...
He was a teacher.
But it was number 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is... Claudio was just noting that that we have a full official name of that school now.
Yeah.
Because we knew that he taught there, School 13, but I don't know if we knew it was Kirill and Metodi. Maybe you said it before.
It was Kirill and Metodi.
So then they made a mistake and they put Goranov. So here's the other thing, like, this is like the bureaucracy of the communist times. They, everything had stamps.
Yeah.
Like official or whatever. So I don't know if you guys can see that, like, stamp with the rubber stamp and the...
Well, they cover everything, even their offices on Boulevard Lenin.
Right.
Everything is Lenin,
Stalin, whatever, yeah. So, but here they typed Boris Gorinov with an A instead of an I.
Maybe it sounds more like Russian.
Gorinov. And then it's like, at first I saw this, the letter, it says like DR, so I was like, Dr. Gorinov? But then it's like, no, Drugario Gorinov.
Yeah, they were all comrades in that time.
Comrades. Says Drugarski Pozdrav.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny.
Yeah. You show it, this kind of papers now in Bulgaria, they don't know what you're talking about. Because it's always gone, a long time ago, everything of this nonsense is gone. So the young kids, they don't know anything about Chevdarchita, Pionerchita, this is a thing in the past.
Yeah.
They were copying the Russian system.
Yeah. But like this letter says nothing.
Nothing.
Like there's a lot of wasted time and everything to say nothing.
Yeah. No.
Благодаря ви за интересния материал за приемане на чавдарчетата в пионерската организация.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? He gave them some kind of like update about
Nothing,
the applicants or something?
I have no idea. They have to say something.
Anyways, exhibit whatever number. We'll put this in the archive of just funny correspondence. And, here he is again. I don't know. We don't know again, like what year this is. Is that even the school, Kirill and Metodi? Do you know?
I don't know if they're the same. It could be.
Mm-hmm. Are those the Chevdarchita?
No, Chevdarchita, they're very little. I mean, they go to first or second.
Oh, okay. These kids look older than that.
Yeah, those are much older. They're even a Komsomol.
Yeah, Komsomol is like kind of like high school age or no?
Yeah. So after you go through this stage, Pionerchita and then Chevdarchita, Pionerchita, then comes Komsomol.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. 3 stages. And then, when you get in life, then you become, if they allowed you to become a member of the party, the Communist Party. So everything is, you got to go by line. I was expired, they got rid of me as a Komsomol.
They did?
Yeah, because I have a free thinking and stuff like that. They said, we don't belong here. And I saved 25 stutinki, like 1 penny membership. I don't have to pay.
So wait, so you had a membership fee?
Yeah.
And so they just said, don't worry, you don't have to be part of this? Like,
no, they said, you're out of it because you're talking, like free
you're
ideas.
opening your mouth too much.
I'm listening to the Beatles. I'm, listening to English and stuff like that.
Right.
So, you're not good, I said, well, thanks, because I'm not going to pay this
I'll keep the money for myself.
Yeah. Well, with this money, you can't do anything anyway.
Well,
But it's a bad news, you know, when you grow in life, if you have things like that, you know, you're no persona non grata.
right, right. So, you know what? I found this letter and I was kind of holding on to it because I just didn't know when the right time to bring it up. But this letter, do you remember an Atanas Goranov Tsvetkov that lived in Slivnica?
Probably, yeah.
This is a letter recommending your brother to become a communist member.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have it translated. I can should I read it? I mean,
It's okay. Then.
it's basically saying, like, you know, that all the kind of buzzwords that you need, like, as a recommendation. This guy's like making a recommendation, like, please accept him.
Yeah,
You know,
okay, so he's probably a member of the Communist Party.
Yeah.
And he's saying, okay, well, this
Like,
guy
I vouch for this
Like,
guy.
I'm not good, but his brother is okay.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
you're not even mentioned in here.
Yeah, well,
It's just that the mother and father, you know, are artists and teachers, and
I cannot be mentioned because I had jeans, you know, I was wearing jeans
right.
and stuff like that. And people like that, they're considered as no good people.
Yeah, you're like a dissident.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, so anyways, I didn't know if this guy Atanas Goranov.
I don't know. It's much older than that. And I was just a teenager, so
And then on the back is some writing from Yova
yeah.
giving some instructions of how to get to the dentist office or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, that's just, you know, more pages from history
yeah.
that are kind of interesting to look at now because, like, you know, some people just don't know, well, how is it all going to turn out? You know, am I on the right side or the wrong side of history?
Yeah.
And the only way to, I think, know is to follow your heart and tell the truth.
Yeah, that's what you have to do all the time.
Yeah. Which leads me to the quote of the day. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so quote of the day from Mark Twain. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything.
Yeah.
Right? I absolutely love Mark Twain. His name, actually, I didn't realize this, was Samuel Langhorne Clemens, born 1835 and passed away 1910. Better known as the American writer Mark Twain. He was a humorist and lecturer who became one of the most celebrated authors in American literature. So he grew up, born in Missouri, grew up along the Mississippi River, which shaped his most famous works. So he worked as a printer's apprentice, a riverboat pilot, a miner, and a journalist before publishing the novels that made him famous. And his pen name came from the riverboat term Mark Twain, meaning 2 fathoms deep, the minimum safe depth for a steamboat to pass. So his life was as colorful as his writing. He traveled the world giving lectures, lost a fortune investing in a failed typesetting machine, went bankrupt, and then paid back every creditor through a grueling worldwide speaking tour. He was friends with Nikola Tesla and was born under Halley's Comet in 1835 and died under it again in 1910, just as he predicted. That's interesting. So he was celebrated while he was alive and still is. William Faulkner called him the father of American literature. He was funny, fierce, and honest to a fault. So, yeah, so speaking of honesty, I found something else very cute that your mother saved. And I should say that I think one of the things that your mother and I have in common is, you know, we both have 2 sons.
Yeah.
And I'm very close with them, you know, with my boys. And I've told them, you know, whatever it is, just tell me, you know, I don't care. Like, not to hide anything, because the truth is always the best, right?
Yeah.
So I found this letter that she saved that you wrote to her. I don't know, can you read it? It's like really, really cute. Can you see what it says? It says, "Mother, because I said that we will not lie to each other. I admit, nobody called me to the school. I just wanted to go to Sofia." What? Do you remember if you got in trouble or something that you were... It's like, понеже казахме, че няма да се лъжим, аз си... Признавам, че никой не ме е викал в училище, просто исках да бъда в София. Does this...
Maybe I was in what they call this. We used to go in some villages and paint and stuff like that, and the whole school.
Okay.
So maybe I just took off.
And then they called and said, like, where is he? He's not there.
Yeah. So, or maybe there was, we were collecting some like cherries and stuff like that in the springtime.
Yeah.
Working, for the government, and maybe, got fed up.
You were like, I can't handle this.
No, you don't get paid, nothing, you just go out there and you work.
Exploitation.
Exploitation, yeah. And maybe I said, what the hell with that, I'm going back to Sofia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's beautiful because I know how much she loved you, right? And like, she's saving this little confession. Yeah. It's like, Mom, we said we're not going to lie to each other. So boys, if you're watching, always tell me the truth too. The truth is always better.
Yeah.
I'm sure she didn't care that you were not.
I don't remember about all this, but now.
But how cute that she saved it.
I mean, well, because it was interesting for her.
She's like, oh, look at this. We got a live one.
Yeah.
It's on, looks like it's from like one of those notebooks or something. Anyways, also I was noticing that both of your handwriting is very similar, yours and hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. She kind of has the same lettering. Anyways, so another cute little thing from the archive. We've got one more final fun thing from Yova. But shall we do a couple of more paintings?
Yeah.
Are we on number 3 now?
Yeah.
All right, so boom, let me show you guys number 3. That was the one that you were looking at when we first started. And let's see. Let's see the description. This one's another village at the base of a dark mountain. So that's not this, it's this one right here.
Yeah.
And it's could be the same one as the one before.
Yeah.
112.
Yeah.
Right? And the mountain is deep blue-gray, filling the upper half. But here there are dramatic diagonal streaks of orange and coral breaking through at the upper right, like the last light of day catching the ridge. Below, a cluster of buildings glow in the yellows, golds, and ochres, mauves, and warm browns. Vertical forms punctuate the settlement. They could be cypress trees, towers, or chimneys. I don't think that's...
You can breathe the air coming out from the mountain. It's unbelievable. The way he did it with colors, I can smell the mountain.
Yeah, yeah. You can, right?
Yeah.
Let me just show the close-up in the studio. So you guys can see what Cross is talking about, this fresh air.
Yeah. Because, coming from a city or something like that, you get to bottom of the mountain out there, and you can start feeling the fresh air coming. It's completely different. And when I saw that, then I said, wow, I can smell the mountain.
I love that.
It's like when you go to the sea, the same thing.
Yes.
The first day, you can, from the train, you can start smelling the sea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So healthy. So this clean air coming from the mountain. And this is number 113. And, again, it doesn't have a date on the back or anything. And now I'm always looking for those little BGs. But I don't see any little BGs, so. Okay, so that was number 3 for today. And then number 4, let me show you guys on this one. We're going from like one color palette to boom.
Wow.
This color palette, bright one.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one?
Beautiful. Wow.
I'm going to read the description in 1 second. I just realized that I have one more thing that I wanted to. Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Okay, so this one is, opens up like a window. Vivid cobalt and ultramarine blue peak dominates the upper center, flanked by greens and white gray. Below, a lush valley or hillside spreads in yellows, chartreuse, and greens with scattered dabs of red, pink, and white like wild flowers. Or rooftops. I think it's wildflowers, not rooftops. And so, this is obviously the brightest and most colorful one in the batch. Kind of a playful, according to Claudio, looser, almost playful palette knife work. The kind of painting that makes you take a breath. This one is smiling.
Yeah, just smiling.
Right? Did you put it on the close-up?
Yeah.
Let me show you guys the close-up. There it is. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Okay, and now our camera is starting to move around, but you guys get the picture that it's a little bit of like a landscape. I think the camera just gets but you can tell that it's slightly darker than in the photo, at least from what I can see. So anyways, let's see. What else? I don't know. Anything else you want to say about it?
No, it's a very happy one, and it could be Rila, could be Pirin, different mountains than Vituša.
Right.
Because of the peak out there, it's kind of looks like the Alps, kind of a sharp figures.
Yeah.
On the top.
Yeah. But it's not like, some of the others.
No.
Right? It's a different one. Okay, so that one is but it's actually in
14.
Really, it's in excellent condition. And and it's very light too.
Yeah.
There's a little piece of the nail as he bangs those nails in. Can you see there's like a tiny little nail sticking out in the back here?
Yeah.
He's like, so be careful not to cut yourself. It's sometimes that happens. But he just leaves it,
Yeah. Huh. Beautiful.
Really is.
color-wise, it's very, and I like to say Cézanne. He is using colors like that.
Very nice. Okay, so before we do the last painting, I want to share. Did I put it in the? Oh, here we are. Okay, we have a whole archive. We have another herbal recipe from Yova. This one is once a year.
Yeah.
And this one is so interesting. It's a garlic recipe.
Yeah.
Okay? It's the second one. The first one, if you guys watched us before, we had an aloe vera recipe in December 1985 letter she wrote to my mom when my mom was recovering from some work.
Oh, liqueur glaucoma.
Yeah, so this one is, it is, as according to what she wrote, it can, now I should have written, well, so it says glaucoma, high blood pressure.
Yeah.
It should be, I have it written here because I had it translated. One of them is arrhythmia, but what's the other thing? This fourth thing? And I'll read you guys the recipe.
Rosa.
Oh, sclerosis.
Oh, sclerosis.
Sclerosis. Okay, here, I just found it. So this treats glaucoma, high blood pressure, sclerosis, and arrhythmia. Let me just say, we are not doctors, so do not take this as a medical advice. But these are these old, Bulgarian tinctures.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what you do is you take 350 grams of peeled garlic cloves, and then you crush them in a wooden mortar till they become a paste. Then you pour 200 grams of pure alcohol. So when she says alcohol, is that like bint or spint or?
Alcohol, but could be vodka or something. Or, alcohol could be, the one that, they have a... Spirit.
So spirit is like isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, that's the one that, you can clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then you leave it in the dark for 10 days in a dark, cool place.
Yeah.
And then you strain that through a cheesecloth. And then there's a 24-day dosing schedule that she wrote out, and it's like a pyramid. So I'm going to show you guys.
But that covers all your mother's problems.
She has a little bit of everything.
She's got all of that,
She's got a little bit of all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I had our AI robots make a visual for how you do this, because this is so interesting. I don't know, maybe those of you who are familiar with these kinds of herbal things, it's not that weird to you, but so day one, you take 1 drop in the morning, 2 drops at lunch, and 3 drops at night. Then on day 2, you take 4 drops in the morning, 5 drops at lunch, 6 drops at night. Then day 3, 7 drops in the morning, 8 drops at lunch, and 9 drops at night. It's like so precise. So you keep increasing the drops until day 5.
Yeah.
Till you're taking 15 drops.
Yeah.
Then on the 6th day, you take 15 drops in the morning, but then 14 drops at lunch, then 13 at night, and then you keep going 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Until you finish on the 10th day with 1 drop at night. Then on the 11th day, you take 1 drop in the morning, 15 at lunch, and then 25 at night. And then you continue 25 for morning, noon, and night for until day 23. And then day 24, you do until you finish it.
Is that becomes a liquid?
I think if you take the garlic paste
Yeah,
and you mix it with that alcohol,
yeah,
I think that the garlic must decompose inside the alcohol or something, but then you're supposed to squeeze it through the cheesecloth.
okay.
So I think it's almost like a oil or something by then.
Yeah,
So you're doing like a drop of this oil, but it's so precise. Like, well, what if you accidentally drop 2 drops? You know, like, I don't know.
no, it's interesting because I gotta do that for your mother because she's got all these problems.
Okay, well,
See if
we
it
should
works.
try.
Yeah,
But you have to be really, we have to be really precise.
yeah,
That's the thing that I think is so interesting. So I made this like the pyramid
yeah,
that goes up and down.
yeah.
Then there's the transition, and then those days of you do. It's really interesting, but I don't think there's a way to really. For me, I'm so visual that I needed this to be to show me day one. How you do it.
Yeah.
Whereas this thing here, it's like she just wrote it all out.
Yeah,
So
that was clever.
she's got so many of these little recipes and stuff. So I love that this is what Do you think she had these problems? Maybe
Yeah. She had the glaucoma.
she did.
She had high blood pressure,
Okay,
sclerosis, and
and
arrhythmia.
really,
Yeah, all this she's got all the time. She's taking the garbage from pharma,
right?
and it's not helping.
So
They're prescribing more and more and more, and
Yeah, it's just it's like a never-ending treadmill that you get on. So you're right about the Communist Youth Organization. Chavdarchita were the youngest, roughly ages 7 to 9, named after Chavdar Voivoda, a Bulgarian revolutionary. Then there's Pionirchita, which is ages 9 to 14. And then there's the Komsomols, which is age 14 to 28. So he must have been teaching first graders and second graders.
yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to also just read about the Yova recipe because Claudio didn't put it in here, but there's a whole thing about how. Okay, so Claudio says it's actually a well-known garlic tincture in Bulgarian folk medicine. The graduated pyramid dosing schedule, you build up, then you taper down, and then you maintain, is very characteristic. Yova wrote it out with the precision of a pharmacist. Columns, Roman numerals, exact gram measurements, the wooden mortar specified. This is not somebody scribbling down a tip from a neighbor. This is someone who documented everything properly, right? The same way that she's, documenting everything else. So, anyways, that was our little health tips that are not to be replaced by your doctor's advice.
No, but I'm gonna try that to your mother, because those pills that she's taking, they're not helping her. It's constantly up and down, her blood pressure. I don't know about the glaucoma, it's gone, she lost her sight. But the rest of it, we can repair.
But how do we know? We'd have to figure out which alcohol proof. Because, they make different the spirit.
Yeah.
We have to know which one.
Well, I can ask the pharmacy.
Yeah, but they don't know. They're going to look at you like you've got 350 grams of the garlic, right?
Yeah.
Peeled garlic cloves. And then wood and mortar I mean, I know I have a marble. I don't have a wooden one.
They sell them. You know, I can buy one.
Okay, well, we should try it.
Yeah, because she can get out of these pills. You know,
I wasn't
they're not
even
help-
thinking about it for her. I just thought that
No,
was...
because she's got all of these symptoms. And glaucoma that it's gone now. You know, she lost her sight. So the rest of it, she's still got it. And she's taking pills in the morning and night and this and that, and the blood pressure goes up, and then she takes more pills
Right.
so it can come down. It's a
Bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
All right, well, we will let you guys know. I don't have to get into too much of her own medical issues. So let's go to the 5th of the final batch. Boom. Which,
Oh, wow.
yeah, this one's an oh wow for sure. Right?
That's beautiful.
It's just...
Those colors are unbelievable.
It's just the sea. The Black Sea and the water is just dominating the composition. Blues, lavenders, whites, gray greens swirling across the center. White surf and foam churn in the middle. Darker water pulling around it. Rocky forms in purple brown sit at the left and lower foreground, solid and anchoring. The far shore or coastline runs along the upper third in warm pinks, corals, ochres, a band of...
Okay, I got the wrong one. Wait a minute. That's the last one. I got the wrong one.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta get... It's because the paper is so much bigger.
Yeah. So this is...
That one goes with...
Yeah.
That's the blank sheet. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You see this one now?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Light comes from the right.
Yeah.
Sunrise, maybe. Or not.
Yeah, it is a sunrise. Beautiful.
The palette knife follows the water. Thick ridges tracing the pull and push of the waves. You can almost hear it.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
That is
I
beautiful.
think this one is like kind of the prize banana of the batch. They're all gorgeous. Let me go to the close-up so you guys can see it in this. And I'm not sure why the... It's kind of fun because the camera is sort of moving a little bit.
Yeah.
And it makes it seem like the water's moving. But that is the 5th and final one for this week.
I bet that on a big screen on the TV is gonna
Look amazing, right?
Oh yeah, you can feel the movement of the waves
Really can.
and everything. It's beautiful.
It really is. It's really great.
Yeah.
It's interesting because the water has so many different moods, you know, and he just captures each one depending on the day and what he sees. So, yeah. All right. Well,
Gorgeous.
really gorgeous. I'll just go through real quick. This was our first one. Here is our second one. Here is our third one. Here is our fourth one. Happy. And here is the water,
Yeah.
the Black Sea. So we have officially inventoried 115 paintings. Hundreds more to go. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, you gotta go like that. Okay, good. Okay, so some surprises today, I know.
Yeah.
You probably didn't expect to see a little handwritten letter that you wrote.
Yeah. I was wondering, what happened. Probably something like that happened, I gave up my volunteer work and all these chairs were going to Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they were making like cherry
No,
confiture or
no, everything, our product was very good and they were buying it or maybe exchanging it for gasoline or something like that. I don't know what they were doing. But you had to make, 20 or 30 a day, fill up, big containers. And you work, constantly. They're screaming at you, move you quick and do this, do that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were young.
Yeah, we were 15, 16 years of age.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's old enough to have a job, but
Yeah. No, that's not old enough to have a job. You're a student. You're high school.
yeah. But I mean, it's not like you're 5 years old getting screamed at.
No, they cannot do that. You got to climb the tree and stuff like that. It's kind of dangerous. You can fall down.
Oh my gosh. Cherry picking.
And I remember there was one girl got killed from lightning.
While she was up in the tree?
Yeah. It was raining, and they should have taken everybody away, but there were incompetent people out there. And when it rains and the tree becomes, and she was on the tree,
Like almost like a lightning rod.
Yeah, lightning. She was very young, 15 years, something like that.
So, was this something you heard or you were there?
I was there too. Everybody was there. We started hiding under the tree because of the rain, and we should have been out of that place.
But they were probably like, we still need to fill up the bags or whatever.
Yeah, they were crazy. The poor girl lost her life, 15 years of age.
Wow.
For nonsense.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really sad. I guess that's the thing,
Maybe that's when it happened, maybe because I got so disturbed. So I went back to Sofia.
You're like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be
I
a
don't
part
want
of
to
it.
have anything to do with it because it was so sad.
That's really traumatic. I mean,
Yeah, it
to
is
see that
dramatic.
happen
Yeah.
because, and the thing is that, I'm sure that there was the thunder and lightning, you can hear it coming.
They
and-
should have tell everybody,
Go.
let's rush, go
Yeah.
back to where we're staying, and that's it.
Yeah. But they probably following orders.
Yeah, well,
We were
maybe
supposed to
the
do-
rain will stop and then we'll continue, and that's what happens, and
That is
horrible.
terrible. Yeah, it reminds me of when the boys were at a camp and there was some very crazy storm happening.
Yeah.
And I always taught them when you start seeing the sky get dark,
Yeah,
don't just stay there.
yeah,
Seek shelter. And that's exactly what happened. The sky went dark and they said, we got to go. And the camp counselors were like, oh, kind of just not
yeah.
competent. And then they said, we got to go now. And then they started running and there was horrible floods and all that. That was in Tondo. Do you remember a few years back?
Yeah.
There was terrible, but they just, within seconds, they just knew we got to get out of there.
Yeah. You can mess with the Mother Nature, Things like that, you got to do it right away to protect yourself. So, horrible.
I wonder if some of the paintings, even from today, I mean, besides the last one, which is so beautiful, I wonder if any of the other ones that are a little bit darker, do you think he ever showed some of the scarier darker or?
No.
I don't know. I mean,
No.
now I'm starting to see, what I want to see in there.
No, it's the mood. It's the mood that it's the he's been doing all kinds of hours during the day.
Yeah. But he's seen like lightning. He's seen all
And
that
he
stuff.
projects it right away, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll work on a rain or something like that. I haven't seen any of his paintings so far doing it on a rain. So
Yeah, we'll see. We got more to go through, so
maybe something will come out.
Yeah, for sure. We'll keep that in mind though. And I guess on that note, do you think we'll have a surprise guest Monday, or do we know?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, maybe. All right, we might have a surprise guest on Monday, so
Okay.
we can tell you all to have a nice weekend. And
Well,
anything else, or
that's good enough.
just like I just feel so horrible for that poor girl. That I mean, her parents. I mean, how do you handle something?
Oh
like
my God, I don't know. You can't handle it. I mean,
that? It's like you can't. I
yeah,
mean,
you send your kid, to do some labor for free,
right.
and
That's
my
what happens.
God, I just remember,
Right.
that was horrible.
Well, maybe that letter like triggered it.
Yeah. I said, well, what did I do? So that was it, because I couldn't take it, it was so sad. And I was disturbed,
Of course.
A young person losing her life in that age. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's the normal, healthy reaction.
Yeah.
Just to pretend like nothing happened is probably how they acted, because it's like Chernobyl.
Yeah.
They just, none of them were using their eyes or their brains, and then
Yeah.
all kinds of disasters end up happening. So we got to tell the truth, and we got to use our eyeballs and our brains
Yeah.
to protect each other.
Yeah. Well, live and learn.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
Yes.
Well, all right, well, ciao to everybody.
Ciao, ciao, and chin chin.
Ci vediamo Monday.
Ci vediamo lunedì.
Lunedì, yeah.
I'm going to learn the Italian and cherry picking. So that's what you guys did, cherry picking.
Yeah, we did all kinds of, but I remember the cherry picking that girl.
That's how do you forget
lost her
something like
life,
that?
yeah. But we did all kinds of, strawberries and things like that. Different year, they send you whatever they feel like send you, the whole school. But the cherry was the one that I remember because of that tragic thing happened. So.
Well, okay, everyone. Thanks again for hanging around with us. Join us again on Monday. More stories, more little pieces to the ginormous puzzle of trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
And we got another response from our person from the National Gallery. So we're working on that, and more exciting things to come. So on that note, I guess, bye.
Okay, ciao. Bye.
Bye.
Tondo
Impasto.